uh, for Front Street Fights. Now we are back for UFC St. Petersburg. Let's get our stream going here. I think we're 1-0 right now. I gotta check on let me check this really quick, see what my picks were. And then we'll see how we're doing. Picks here. Amagulov. Yeah, Magomed, I got it right. 1-0 so far, guys. Doing good. Doing good here. And Tagulov. Olashesha. I got Olashesha, light heavyweight bout. Look out. Poland, this guy's out of Poland. I gotta get to my thing. Hold on. Alright, I'm here, guys. I'm here. Oh, yeah, big body punch against Vellante. Ooh. Power punches we're going to see here. Yeah, I said normally the Russia cards are kind of lackluster, but I'm excited. This one, the first round finish in the first fight. Power puncher in the second fight. Let's see what's going to happen. 11-day unbeaten streak. 6 first round finishes. 10 out of 13 wins or finishes. 9 of them are knockouts. So knockout artist, we got Michelle. Yeah, early for you guys. We got the TV set up. So I can honestly show you guys, but I'm not gonna get fucking copyrighted. Maybe like when they're doing something else, not the fights, I'll turn it around and show you guys how we got the setup. Everything's pretty cool. Got the TV set up behind here. This has it, so I basically have 2 screens that are showing it. Just the TV just mirroring what's on the computer. So let me go share this motherfucker. You guys bear with me if you're talking to me and shit. I can't see you for right now. Going into here. Oh, I really had to get my coffee this morning. Boom, back live again. Antigulov is trying to take this fight to the ground. Finished 19 out of 20 wins, 15 of them by submission. So it's 2 contradicting styles here. Third fastest submission in modern UFC light heavyweight history, 1 minute and 7 seconds. So we got like a light heavyweight Khabib here. Somewhat, I guess. I got like the best of both worlds with the computer TV. The computer, I don't know if it's just because it's sitting down on my level. I could see all the crowd and stuff like that. But then the effect that's supposed to happen in the crowd is supposed to be all darked out. And only you're supposed to see the cage. And that's what I see on the TV. I see the cage is mad lit up. And unless those lights are going around, you can't see anything that's in the crowd. See. Bruce Buffer looking fly once again. Always looking fly, Bruce. announcements. Bullshit. Oh, quick touch him when he gets back. Let's see what Armagulo's got. Oh, reaching with those strikes there. Oh, he's getting caught. I guess like really looking for that takedown there, and he's caught him with the left. And Angulo gets caught, drops. Oh, gets caught with another left, drops immediately. That is a tough left hand right there. You better stay away from it. And he keeps throwing it like nuts. Oh my God, again. It's those uppercuts, dude. It's over. First round knockout. Oh my God. That was quick, man. That was quick as fuck. They give you no chance to digest. We're 2-0 now, Barbecue Pit. Look out, we got the good predictions this time. Is that left? Jesus. That Dan Hardy said right hook when it was a left. Every punch he hit him with was a left. They're all uppercuts, hooks. He's got that power on the left, though. Nice, man. 2-0. 2-0, guys. Excuse me while I tweet. Seems like the sound just cut off in the building. I don't know what happened, guys. Sound's gone, man. Better for me. I like to hear the sound, but it is what it is, I guess. It is better for the stream, because we could always get in trouble for playing the shit out loud, hearing the shit in the background. So better for us if they cut the sound off. So, back on. Here we are. Nami Yunus going to Rio de Janeiro to fight Andrade is kind of interesting just because they offered her to fight on 236, the last thing, and she said no, she wants to fight in another chick's hometown. So they went to Brazil for 237. You got my man up off the floor yet? Yeah. This is another thing. We're going to have the fucking translators in here the whole day. These guys are Polish and Russian and all sorts of shit like that. Said it right. Good morning. BJ Penn hanging out with looks like Kevin Gastelum and Diego Sanchez on the water. Yeah, it's just for the photo. The way the photo looks, his fingernails not really like that. Everybody make sure to go to Pure Evil MMA for all the latest MMA news and fun stuff on that website, covering fights and all that. See what he says. He don't call anybody out. He just says he's going to climb the ranks in light heavyweight, and sooner the better. Out of all the people they have interview people inside the octagon, Dan Hardy's like my least favorite. I like Rogan. I like Cormier. I don't think Hardy does a good job of that. Yeah, every time that left landed, dude's knees buckled. Every single time. And the fight ended whenever he landed that left, and then he followed. As soon as he fell, he followed and landed two more clean lefts while he was on the ground. And he just kind of just rolled over, and it was all over. Next week, Jacker Mansion. May 4th, Ellen Quinta Cowboy. May 11th, Namajunas Andrade. May 18th, in Rochester, New York, Dos Anjos and Kevin Lee. April 27th, Mike Davis getting his UFC debut. He's fighting Gilbert Burns. Alexio Oleinik, man, that's the story of today. Alexio Oleinik and Overeem. What's going to happen? Oleinik, they call him. I say Oleinik. Fun fact, Rafael Fatiz was undefeated before he got knocked out by Magomedov Mustafa in the first fight of the night. Yeah, the Ezekiel chokes are nasty, but we said that going into the fight that one of the main talking points of the fight is going to be if he could get the fight to the ground or not. Apparently, he's talked leading into the fight, saying he wants to try new stuff, this and that. It's undecided whether he wants to go to the ground with him, but Ezekiel chokes from the bottom anyway. So, I mean, he would have to get... I know he's good at all types of submissions, but the Ezekiel choke, the one that he's really, really, really good at, he needs to be on the receiving end of being taken down. Or at least just get there somehow, you know. But he does got power in his hands. So I think what he meant in the interviews was that he's going to try to stand with him. Oh, shit. Bulldog choke from the ground. $45 wins by submission, Oleinik. 5 in the UFC, third most in the heavyweight history. 2.7 submission attempts per 15 minutes. Highest average in UFC heavyweight history. 27 Ezekiel choke submissions. Only 2 in UFC history. I'm looking here and I'm saying Badr Hari has accepted a suspension Actually popped for a prohibited substance. Let's see what it was. No, they did not say. It just says failed drug test. Doesn't say what they failed for, but it was for Glory 51 March. Couple people failed it, I guess. It says Ariel Machado and Elaine Brestovac and Hansi Georges also, but he plans to prove his innocence, it seems. So almost 4 guys from Glory, the kickboxing, um, have popped from that one event. That's a funny sounding guy. What am I doing? Second main event in Russia. Just want to get this guy to translator, man. $57, 11, and a 1. So he is 69 fights. And pro MMA record 69 fights. Ranked number 9 in the UFC heavyweight division right now. I think over range at like 8 or 7 or 8 or some shit like that. Some weight again, man. Shirt's getting tight. Oh, so 7. So it's 7 versus 9. So they trained together 4 or 5 years ago. Would have to think a lot of things changes in both guys' game plan 4 or 5 years, especially all the different opponents and stuff like that. Another thing, Darren Wynn, the dude trains with Cormier, wrestler, big stocky wrestler, just like Cormier. Um, he's fighting on UFC Greenville card. He's getting his debut for the UFC. Incredible game of telephone taking place in the octagon. Yeah, it's crazy, man. The translator shit. Now this is pretty cool. SUG Submission Underground on Fight Pass has Vanford, Paige Van Zandt's husband versus Jake Shields, Jake Ellenberger versus Diego Sanchez, Frank Mir fighting some dude, Pat Healy versus Gilbert Melendez, and then Jones Hallman. Hallman, we all remember for wearing the most unaesthetically pleasing shirts you could ever find. This guy says he loves John Anik. You love watching MMA in the morning. Why, man? I would much rather have this card at nighttime. 10 times would rather this card to be at 9 o'clock at night. 10 o'clock at night than right now, 10 o'clock in the morning. A regional win. I wonder what that means, regional win. Clay Kyler got a win last night. Seen a couple up and coming guys last night. Terrence McKinney and Bobby McIntyre. two guys that would be very dangerous at featherweight one day. They just got to, they got to stay with it. They got to keep training and get fights in, and hopefully one day land themselves in the UFC, and they'll get it big. They got both of those guys got a tremendous amount of talent from that one fight that I seen last night. So Front Street Fights they got their hands on some good fights right now. Yeah, everybody's fighting for a bonus now. 2 first-round finishes to start. Let's see what the next fight's going to be. The next fight is supposed to be Marcin Tybura and Shamil Aburkatov. And I got Shamil. I don't think Marcin can handle the wrestling, the power punches. Dude's got a lot on his side. Excuse me. I guess that was it for Fight Pass. Now they're gonna move to ESPN Plus or something. He's gonna have Kevin Lee doing a chicken dance based on what we've seen tonight. Kevin Lee's known to do the chicken dance. Yeah, I mean, it plays a factor, but it's a positive on both guys' side. Rashad Evans is here saying that it plays a factor that both guys trained together 4 or 5 years ago, and it plays a factor, but it can't be a positive or negative for either guy unless they were sparring and it was clear that one guy got the better of the other guy in sparring every single time, and then that guy is going to have a little bit more confidence because he fucked the guy up as many times as he did, But as far as like if they just trained and it wasn't sparring, they just like hit mitts together and fucking kind of just ghosted with each other and stuff like that. There's going to be no confidence edge there. They're just going to know that they train together. That's pretty much as far as the confidence level would go. Is that they're comfortable, like Rashad was saying. They're comfortable in the fight. That's pretty much it. What kind of NBA we got on today? We'll talk about that too. I'm loving this card too. Shane, my name says she's loving the card right now. It's a great card. 2 finishes straight first round. Here's somebody inside. I think my girl's grandparents might be here. That'd be exciting if they want to come on in. Ryan Garcia. Yeah, Ryan Garcia is a beast, man. Oh, some quick hands right there. UFC betting. I could show you guys this video. There's nothing against it. I gotta just put it like this so I know the camera's got it. Ryan Garcia. Beast mode right there. Could be the future of boxing, maybe. The young kid. Fuck, I'm stuck. Ain't that right? I'm stuck. We got this thing paused, and I guess they're trying to wait till 11 to start the second portion of the prelims, is what I'd be guessing is going on right now, but it is 11, and hopefully we are going to get moving here. Barbecue Pit 2-0. Looking for a third one with Shamil. Tybura is good, man, but I just never seen Tybura in a situation where I thought he's definitely gonna win this fight. There's no chance, any fight I've ever seen him in, he's definitely had a big chance of losing, and Shamil's his finish rate is just insane. So I would have to put the favorite of my money into the finish rate, especially with a night like this where it's going every fight is trying to beat the first fight. It's nuts. Let's see what we got. Dan Hardy, Paul Felder, John Gooden. Just get my man Ian Parker in there. John Anik, if you're listening, get Ian Parker on your show. Need that. ESPN Plus, they're talking up right now. Man, that's last night. If the Front Street Fights thing wasn't on, we were going to do something cool. We were going to try to look up like old Pride fights and shit like that and just do like kind of fight companions to old Pride fights or just, just older fights, older UFC fights or whatever. Strike Force. I'm just going to look into the vault, see what we can find. Excuse me. Early in the morning for these, man. We're up late with the Front Street Fight shit. Abedahibov. Tybura is the 10th ranked heavyweight. Abedahibov is the 13th ranked heavyweight in the UFC. I think it's going to be something similar, like the standing up is going to be, and Abedahibov is that's going to be his forte, and then I think Tybura is going to want to take it to the ground. Even though Tybura's got crazy stand up, he's got big high kicks, got power punches. I just think Arabirov, how do you spell his name? Say his name is he's got some power. He's got some precision behind those punches, and he throws kind of like a funny. He throws like spinning back fists. He does like weird stuff, for a heavyweight. Not supposed. It's not that you're not supposed to do it. It's just that heavyweights don't normally do stuff like that. Excuse me. Oh, the coffee was coming back up just now. How exciting would that have been? $51 plus messages, Jesus Christ. See what we can get in here. How much noise we can make. Nice Poseidon. My boy. Back-to-back wins. Shamil is on 10 first-round finishes, 8 wins by knockout, 4 by submission, so 12 finishes total. He's got a weird shape to his head there, I think, if I must say. Man, I recall he's got a weird, like the back of his head is just flat. He's got on like that rock song that everybody knows. And Tybor's got a lot to prove here, so I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if if the guy wins. It wouldn't surprise me at all, but yeah, I'm definitely giving the advantage slightly to my guy, Emberkov. Again, hit me up tonight. We'll be doing another stream for the event of the day. Uh, what day it is? Former M1 Global Heavyweight Champion is Marcin Tybura. M1 Global is also, everybody can remember Dana White saying, what do you have your hand in, M1? So, everybody knows how Dana White feels about M1 Global. 249, 258. A little bit of, and Tybura looks like the bigger guy, too. Both 6'3", but he's like 9 pounds lighter. As a heavyweight, that's important because, these guys, unless they were above, unless they were a good bit above 265, they didn't have to cut anything. You know what I'm saying? If you did, you might. If you're cutting to heavyweight, you weigh over 265, you're probably cutting to 265. You're not going to cut past 265. So I would think both men don't have to cut any weight. Doesn't look as if body-wise any of the fighters would have to cut any weight here. Minus 145 favorite is Tybura. I went with the underdog. I don't look at the odds when they come out for some reason. But I'm glad. That probably would have persuaded me. This is a tight matchup for me, in my opinion, between these two guys. So it would have probably persuaded me to pick Tybura if I would have seen that he was the favorite. But slight favorite, and Shamil comes out directly to the middle of the cage, quick. He wants to get this motherfucker started. Tybura does the same thing with his beard as I do, so that's a plus. He gets this part a little like a fucking 1/8 inch longer than this part. Very, very slightly longer. Let's feel each other out period here. See who can control the space in the octagon. Big body punch. Who we got? Tybura. Oh. Uppercut. It looks like he's leaning a little bit. Leaning a little bit in those punches. He's gonna get caught if he keeps. Yeah, just got caught right there with the right. Excuse me. Now Tybura looks like he's kind of reaching a little bit with that jab. I guess neither guy's really worried about the takedown here because those leaning punches just seem silly. Body jab there from Shamil. Ooh, uppercut, big uppercut from Shamil. Jabs, getting those jabs in there. Inside leg kicks here from Shamil. Ooh, big right hand from Shamil. Lands but doesn't affect it much. Ooh. Inside leg kick puts Shamil on the ground. Tybura has that one sweeping inside leg kick Tybura keeps hitting. Looks like it's doing a little bit of damage there. Looks like his hand's open. Might caught him with a poke in the eye. Tybura doesn't bat an eye to the poke. Just keeps fighting. Looks like both men are just really cautious to the other guy's knockout power. Big uppercuts from Shamil there. This seems like it's gonna be the first one that's like, you know, this is what I thought UFC Russia, UFC St. Petersburg was gonna be like. It's like this, but a bunch of fights. Um, Surprised us with the first two, but I guess Tybor's got like a weird kind of movement to his upper body there. Ooh, comes in with that weird like movement. Gets kicked in the balls. Shamil looked like he got kicked in the balls right there. That weird movement from Tybor looks like it may work. He's not that quick, so I feel like he needs to be a little bit quicker if he's gonna do those silly, like roll kind of switch your stances type thing. You know. Ooh, spinning back fix misses from Shamil. So I was saying that unorthodox striking that he has, I thought was going to be the key here. He's going to just throw Tybor off, even though Tybor's got that weird movement. And just straight right to finish the first round. It's a tough first round. I got Shamil by 10-9. But it is tight. It's definitely going to be a tight one. Let's see what Nate is. Let's see. Hi, kids. You like eyelids? 6-inch nails to each one of my eyelids? Dan Shooter apparently getting in Dame's head last night. Dan Dalla was the reason that Portland may have been off. I think Dame still had a pretty good game. I just don't think they got enough depth there to finish the series. Even if it's not finished, if they finish the series, that's fine. But I think they need more depth just to compete later in the playoffs. At least, let's just say later. Come back out. What we got? Today for playoffs, we have Philly up 2-1 on Brooklyn at 3 o'clock. Denver, who is down 2-1 against the Spurs, 5:30. Bucks, who lead 2-0 against the Pistons, is on 8 o'clock. We're just waiting for the Pistons to get swept there. The Rockets will be playing the Jazz, who they are also up 2-0 on 10:30 tonight. So looks like we're going to see 3-0 with the Bucks and the Rockets. Nuggets Spurs has been a pretty back and forth series, and then so is Philly and Brooklyn. So those two games are pretty hard to determine who's going to win this next game. But Shamil goes for the takedown, gets stuffed, hits him an overhand right on the way back up. I see Tybor is like definitely controlling the space more. He's definitely walking Shamil down more. He's not landing, and he definitely not as much as Shamil's landing. Um, Seems like Shamil's trying to be more of a counter striker standing up. It's working out for him, although he's not pressing forward at all. He's got his walking backwards, walking backwards, walking back. He just threw a spinning back fist right there that kind of landed on the block, but still landed. Why are you getting in there, Herb? Oh, caught the leg on the kick. Toybor throws a kick, he catches it. Shamil throws a right hand in the exchange. This one is also going to be a tough one to judge just because if you have to judge the striking advantage and then you have to judge the distance and control advantage. Ooh, big left hand. Ooh, big left hand from Shamil. Marcin Tybor's legs crumble underneath him. He's standing up, but he's out standing up. And they call the fight. Herb Dean calls it. It's going to be a TKO there for Shamil Berkov. And that makes the barbecue pit 3-0, guys. 3-0. That one being a upset. Upset. A lot of people, I guess, chose Mike Shintoibor to be the favorite there, and we were not one of those people. And he just started backing up. He got crumpled down. He got that little crick in his legs there, and then that was it, man. That was it. Brave 23. Let's see who's on Brave 23. Nope. Let's see what my guy's doing. He's not in the MMA holes. Are doing a live fight companion also for Russia. They always look like they have a good time. Shout out to the MMA holes. Good people over there. That's a hot take. I seen a best fight picture just said that Michelle knockout power left hand um, is a rising star in 205, just the same as Johnny Walker. I like that. I like that. Johnny Walker's got a different style as far as like unorthodox punches with the knockout power, where Michelle has got the knockout power only, and he's got that one hand coming at you, and you know what hand's coming, you just don't know where it's coming. It's hard for guys to fight a dude like him, so I can see that, but I think Johnny Walker smashes that dude, to be honest. Smashes that guy. See what he's got to say. Excuse me, I would keep burping. I drink coffee and it gets me burping like a crazy motherfucker. keep throwing it in there. Exactly. These guys are saying exactly what I said. He expected Tybor to take him down more. I was surprised he didn't either. He wants a top opponent. He said, give me some tests here. He's obviously a little tiny shot at Tybor there. Talent Tybor. He's not really a test. 3-0, man. I'm excited. We're on a good streak here. Yeah, I mean, I think it could have went on a little bit more, but hey, shit happens. Trying to get some guys up in the chat. Over in Olenek. Only fight worth watching. 3 fights so far. All finishes. Everybody thinks the fights are tonight. A bunch of casuals, man. Why would you guys think the fights in? All you gotta do is look it up, man. It tells you what time they're in Russia. ESPN app. I can't do the ESPN Plus, man. I just couldn't see it. Everybody's having problems with it too. Like, still 3 more prelim fights to come here. These guys are like autistic as fuck.
Michael.
Hello. You come say hi?
Michael.
What's up, girl?
Come here. You have to find the Easter eggs.
Right, be right back. Gotta find Easter eggs.
You have to find the eggs, the normal eggs. We don't have Easter eggs yet.
Welcome back to St. Petersburg, Russia, where we have many Russians representing their country tonight, and they will be looking to emulate the success of other sports stars from the country, including Maria Sharapova and Anna Kournikova. Sharapova built on the success of Kournikova, capturing 5 Grand Slam titles, and Moscow's Kournikova picked up a Grand Slam title in doubles as well. In other sports, Russia have always stood out in hockey. Sergei Fedorov is an NHL Hall of Famer and the first Russian player to reach 1,000 points. And very current is Alexander Ovechkin. He led the Washington Capitals to the Stanley Cup only last year. And now the UFC also has a little history in Russia. Here's Megan with some more.
Thank you so much, John. Well, tonight's card in St. Petersburg is the Octagon's second outing here in Russia. In September of 2018, the organization made its debut in this country and was...
Yeah, come on.
Tell them. Say.
Well, that's cuter when you say it. Come on. Come on, real quick. Just come in. Come sit. Hey, Rico! Where'd you go? Ah, going back inside. Ah, I see you. Silly. Yeah, I gotta go Easter egg hunt. Everybody's got Easter egg hunt. Easter's on Sunday. Let's see. You're not supposed to go to Russia, buddy. Back. Slightly back. Tried to get her to come tell all you guys Happy Easter, but she is not with that. She went and ran away from you guys. Apparently you guys are fucking weird, got cooties, whatever it is. What does that even mean? I don't know what your name means. I don't know what that means. I wish I got like a translator here. I have no translator, so I don't know what that means, bro. Who I got here? I got you, Con Love. This guy's in a really good mood, but I think he's going to lose here. Singing and dancing as he comes to the octagon. What we got going on here, Mr. Stream? Took it away really quick. Brazil, back-to-back wins in his UFC debut here. 17 first-round finishes, finished all 20 wins, 13 by knockout. Finisher, man. Let's see what's going to happen. This will be the fourth finish straight. 2 in the first round, 1 not. Yankalev. Last fight November 2016, so a little over 2 years ago. Yeah, 6'1" at 155 is insane. Absolutely insane. "6'3". Yankalev is 34 years old. To the 23-year-old De Silva, 5'8", so 5 inches shorter, 11 years younger. "20-1", plus 115 underdog, even though he's 20-1. Bowing to the crowd. This guy's got a lot of confidence here. I think he's just a favorite because he's from Russia here. There we go, guys. I'm switching back and forth between the chats just so I can talk to both you guys. So mind me if I miss your comments or whatever bullshit you be talking about. 23 years old, making his UFC debut. That's pretty impressive, I must say. Oh, high kick misses from De Silva. Body kick from Yankalev lands. Body kick is blocked from De Silva. De Silva really pressing the action here, chasing Yankalev all across the exchanging leg kicks, both of them. De Silva looks a lot quicker. I swear Yankalev looks like he's trying to create a good bit of distance here. Keep him away and fight like that. Keep him. He wants to use those long kicks he's got and keep at the end of his jab, shit like that. Takedown from Man Club immediately gets reversed, and De Silva takes his back with one of his arms clamped down. Big slam there, right on the shoulder. Good wrestling here from Silva. Yeah, De Silva's got a side control here. He's got an elbow in his face. Very strong base and side control. Now he takes his back. Ankov getting his back, and he doesn't. What the fuck camera angle is that? Immediately, Ankov gets a reverse when the camera does something weird and goes to the corner. He gets a single leg. He's hugging the leg tight, trying to get the leg as De Silva wraps around the back to try to get his leg out and take his back there. Ooh, big elbows from the top. De Silva. And Club gets just a body lock, tries to go for a trip, doesn't get it. De Silva drops down to a single. This is a good wrestling back and forth with these guys. We're dropping knees to the legs of Ankalaev there. Oh, big elbows from Ankalaev on the top. Not letting this takedown go through here. Oh, he's got underhooks now on the left side, not on the right side though. Looks like he's gonna put Silva on the cage here. Trying to clamp his hands behind his head here. Big knees from Ankalaev to the body. Silva gets him turned around again up against the cage. Drops down for a double, looks like. Not low enough. Ankalaev keeps stuffing the takedown. We have 10 seconds left here in the first round. And first round's over. Also another weird one to judge there. Sound like robots because they're talking another language. They have the translator talking on the TV, so dude sounds like a computer. And it's like a fucking Asian movie where he's talking, he's got the lips moving, and then you hear the voice afterwards. Hit him in his liver, more body kicks, swing in. Things Tim Kennedy sucks at: arm wrestling, basketball, fitting into skinny jeans, game nights, crocheting, following rules, and not being free. This dude is like the ultimate like miracle. When you hear that, you just think, oh Jesus, Silva just rocked Ankalaev as soon as the second round starts, and immediately Silva is in Ankalaev's guard on top, looking to pass here. LFA 69 in California. Brandon Hainsley, more fights to be determined. Yeah. Making it apparent on Twitter, telling telling everyone that he doesn't have Bill Muhammad on his show. It's fucked up. And it is, man. Bill Muhammad's a rising guy. He's gonna be a tough dude to fight one day at welterweight. And to think that he's never been on Ariel's show is kind of crazy. Ankalaev has a left single leg, it looks like, but he's getting choked from the front. I feel like he was almost torquing his neck more, trying to get that single leg there. He drops down for a double. He's heads in 18. Oh, he gets a big slam there. Big slam. Ankalaev just got on De Silva. And now he has De Silva in somewhat of a front headlock. Oh, he let go of the front headlock. He's just kind of trying to defend the takedown here. Because Silva just jumps straight back in and goes for the takedown. My man Craig Allen's got the Silva 10-9 in the first round. Not mad at it. I mean, it's a close first round. He was putting more of the pressure on, so I'm not mad at the ruling 10-9 De Silva at all. My Cousins is Snapchatting me. Let's see what he's got to say. Streaks. Man's driving somewhere. Where you going, youngin'? Bitch, I rushed that up. They'll set you up, preach. The only thing I trust is these pistols and his slugs, preach. Oh, he's got a front neck crank here. Looks like arm and choke. Oh, that's a tap. That's a tap. Ankalaev by second round submission. And we have 4 straight finishes. Barbecue Pit is 4-0. Bang. Bang, 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 bang. Still gonna talk my shit. It's exciting, man. This is definitely an exciting card. We gave a pretty high ranking there. 236, pretty high ranking. This one, if it keeps going the way it is, going to have to be at least a little higher than 236 because they're all finishes here. I mean, what's not exciting about this card here? Yeah, that was exciting, man. That was an exciting fight. He was definitely losing the fight. For sure he was losing the fight. And to come back and get that submission win like that, and they were scrambling back and forth. St. Petersburg, Russia. It's kind of weird how the Russia cards work. When the fights end, they just kind of the camera just zooms out, and whatever they're doing on the octagon, there's no sound. So it's weird that they don't go to like at least like just like a commercial or something. Yeah, insane. Definitely insane.
First of all, please talk me through that submission because it looked like you were setting up an anaconda choke. But talk me through how you managed to get the pause onto that choke. Александр, расскажи, как тебе удалось поймать его на этот болевой. Казалось, что ты пытаешься выйти на анаконду. В итоге очень необычный прием ты исполнил. Просто расскажи о нем. Вообще этот прием из вольной борьбы, так как у меня база вольников. И у меня этот прием наработан с детства. Я еще когда был мальчиком.
CX. 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 Hook beside him.
It's actually a move from freestyle wrestling. I have a wrestling background, and back in the days I was actually putting people to stick with it. So I thought it's a great opportunity. I thought that he could move to it right. So I decided that it is the perfect moment that I got this mission. You back in the lightweight division after a brief fight, but feeling the weight class is in wrestling school. You was also going to US после нескольких поединков по Лас-Вегасе. Как ты себя ощущаешь в этой истории? Ощущается намного лучше, намного увереннее.
May have to cut the stream short for just a minute. In a little bit, we'll see how we're feeling. But we're going to be back at least for the main card. If we do so. Might just skip out on one prelim card.
I'm feeling great. I'm actually more confident in this weight class because in the welterweight division, I kind of felt that guys were more stronger and bigger than me. But in this weight, I feel that I'm equal, at least in terms of power, both on the ground, on the feet, and so I'm more confident here. So do you have an idea in mind of what you would like next for your career? Yes, it's good. Yeah, с кем бы ты хотел побиться дальше?
What does he want next? We always want to hear what's he want next. At 155. What does he say?
So it was a pretty long layoff for me. So even though I had 2 months to prepare, I still consider it a little bit of a short notice fight because I don't feel I'm at my peak right now. I need a little bit more time to train to get back in shape, to spend some time with my family, and then we'll see after that. Ladies and gentlemen, Alexander, Russian Thunder, Yakovlev. November 2016 was the last time we saw Alexander. He returned to 2019 with a wonderful display ball. Oh, look at that big slam. That double leg. He cuts the angle and makes sure every pound goes right into the silver. And then this choke, so it's so fascinating to know that this whole time he's not so concerned about getting the anaconda or switching back to the other side, getting a dart. This is a move that he's practiced and was familiar with and has choked people out before. He was comfortable right there. He knew he had the squeeze. He knew the silver wasn't going anywhere. You see the emotion right there. Nothing comes back. Right. Can't go back. He makes his way back.
Yakovlev, 4-0 barbecue pit here. Doing good. Sailing to a over 500 day here. keep wanting to call it night. I want to call all these things nights. 9 live events in 10 days. Absolute Muay Thai from Bangkok. Roy Jones Jr. undefeated Connor Kyle. Returns. Cage Warriors next Saturday. I don't know why they think anything next Saturday that's not going to be UFC Fort Lauderdale is insane. UFC Sunrise, Florida, whatever the fuck they want to call it.
When I was 19, I was competing in Japan and just loved it. Loved the attention, loved the shows, loved the traveling, loved everything that came with it. And it just kept going. And then I'm thinking about 20 years, 22 years later, just looking at my resume, I just follow my dreams and yeah, flowed with it, I would say. So my first fight was all the way back in 1997, so training for 26 years when I'm doing my 22 years. Together with my kickboxing fights, 89 fights, this is going to be my 90th fight. I've won 80% roughly.
Man, Dan Lamorte said he's getting his list of where he's going. His tour dates out right now. I just hit him up and say, man, it's 420. Where's your list at? He's probably not going to do it till later today, but oh man, I'm trying to go see him. Dude's funny. The dude's hilarious. He likes pot, so I mean, I'll bring some tree out there. Bring some tree out there. We'll get baked. See how that goes. I say I have fun normally when you get baked, then getting baked with a comedian is probably like 10 times, like to the extreme of laughing, giggling, whatever. Oh, and they keep always talking about Alistair Overeem, man. It's like, no doubt, I hear you.
Many athletes can learn so much from O'Brien. Like let's take a look at some of his numbers now. Those entertainers for over 20 years. 62 pro MMA outings, many more kickboxing.
Cooper making tickets live on the same day without an agent or help booking. That's my favorite holiday. I haven't stopped working yet. $25 plus cities. That's crazy. I couldn't. He said, "Imagine." I couldn't imagine being a comedian having to go on 25 straight cities, different cities. You know, it's not 25 different states, but I mean, a couple of cities in a state here and there. You know, but still, that's nuts, man. It's a lot of fucking moving. It's a lot of traveling. You know, I don't know if he's got a tour bus or what he's got, but either way, it's the traveling on that just sucks, man. Then we only got like fucking maybe two fights left on the prelims. Let's just get it popping, dude. What the fuck? Posted. I just haven't promoted it. Wink, wink. It may already be posted. If it's already posted, I'm going to look, man. Sweet, bro. Jefferson, Indiana. Portland, Bridgeport, Connecticut, Plantsville, New York, Buffalo, New York, Washington, Chicago, Arkansas, Nashville, Tennessee, Savannah, Georgia, Charleston at the Tin Roof. Oh, dude, I'm about to just fucking ride with you, fucking from Savannah to Charleston. The warm hole on the Tin Roof. What's the 28th, 29th? I could fuck with you the whole end of that tour, honestly. September 28th and 29th. September 28th, 29th. Yeah, it's a Saturday and a Sunday. Yeah, I'm fucking with you the whole end of the tour.
We've seen nothing but finish this series. This has been spectacular. And Sugar, right now, why don't we get to some highlights? Alexander Yakovlev got back on the winning track after 2 losses. How did he do?
Man, Yakovlev came out here and did what he needed to do. It didn't start off so hot for Yakovlev. He was getting out grappled by the better grappler, De Silva. He lost a few exchanges. But, he stayed in there. He stayed in the flow, and he stayed with his game plan. And it was right here at this moment when things changed. Landed a big slam, getting every inch of pressure on him. And then right here, he goes in for a submission. As you see, he's pulling up the elbow, and he's sliding in his right arm, cutting off that angle and getting off the choke, just cutting off that right out of there.
So how did he end up getting the finishing move? Because they were in this position certainly for a while, and it still doesn't seem to be defending.
Yeah, so what he did was he ended up tilting the arm up on this side, and then sliding this arm in deep, and then circling over to his right side, cutting off the front right of it.
Well, it worked. So Yakovlev, last time we were bumping his rap tunes.
It's not too far apart, neither Savannah, Georgia, Charleston. It's not that bad. This guy, I feel like I've already eaten too much edibles. We shouldn't be killing edibles like that. I know it's that day, but fucking can't be that mean on edibles, you know what I'm saying? All finishes. 4 fights, 4 finishes. We're on a streak right now. Everybody puts fucking everybody fucks the white names. Can't fucking with the white names like that. White names gotta stick together. I'm a white name, motherfucker.
Well, I tell you, these guys are getting it done tonight. If you aren't tuned in, I mean, I know you're tuned in, you're watching us, but you need to call your friends because there's nothing but finishes. Let's take a look at our next fight coming your way. Here's a shot of Sultan Ali. He is a sambo master, trained out of America's top team, though, and this is a man who is really looking forward to.
Oh man, I said this card sucks. Oh, this card sucks. 4 straight finishes, man. I cannot be fucking upset at this thing at all. Not even one bit. Not one bit can I be upset at this card with the 4 straight finishes. I'm with it though, man. I don't like the early starting either. It's kind of annoying. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of annoying. We might pause. What's today? 12:02. 12:30. We might pause. Yeah, we're definitely gonna pause.
still looking for that career-defining UFC victory, and he hopes to secure it against Japan. A decorated world champion in combat sambo, who is also a master of sport in wrestling, Dagestan native Sultan Ali hasn't competed in his home country in over 5 years. But tonight, he comes back to Russia as a UFC veteran, ready to take the next step in his octagon career.
I'm going to do a live thing here. I'm going to go start it now. MMA blog post, start a new one. UFC St. Petersburg live results.
So here is 46-fight veteran Keita Nakamura. He is coming in as a very, very slight favorite to this contest. He's getting a little bit of flip-flopping between losses and wins, looking for that consistency pull down. It's a very tough ask against a very tough competitor tonight. Absolutely. He's definitely going to have to watch this takedown, watch his strategy, his business. If he does get it to the ground, he's going to want to try to get on that back and get one in his 60 rear naked choke. That kind of specialist when it hits the back. He's got one thing that he goes for really well, and he's an expert at it. So get on your back, get your neck, and choke you out. Tonight's fight experience stats are sponsored by Sylvester Medella.
Very nice, yeah. 17 first round minutes. Did you say, searching those rear naked chokes? I expect that Sultan Ali is going to be the one bringing the grappling game to him tonight. I expect Keita Nakamura to try and stay on the outside. He's got underrated head movements. He's very good to the outside. Yeah, very good.
OLEEKEALEK. ALEKSEI. OLEINIK.
Sultan Ali of Dagestan, Russia, making his way to the octagon fight now. Without Twitter, he was expected to fight.
And then I just have to pull up really quick. We're just going to minimize. We're going to look at this here. So we could do it really quick, not take up too much more of anybody else's time on here. We're going to look up the fights just to see all the results really quick. We can get back to the fights really quick. First fight was Mag. TAFAEV. CHALOEKSIEJCKU. Oh Lord, with the long ass names here. IMU or and welterweights. KO punches. All right, I got two more. I'm fighting the clock here. URA KHIMOV Martian Tibura via TKO punches round 2. It's about to come on, so we're gonna have to go back here just to look what's gonna happen here. Looks like they're gonna start pretty slow, so we're gonna go here. Alex Day Silva via submission, guillotine, choke, round 2. I'm excited to see Roxanne Modafferi. I think Antonio Shevchenko is just going to fucking thrash her, but a lot of people have a good bit of confidence in Modafferi, and can't say that I'm one of them, but I can say that I could see a reason why she can't win. You know, she's going to have a very good chance of winning there. Roxanne Modafferi being a veteran of the sport, you know. Let's see who we had in this fight. We had Aliv, whatever. Nakamura having pretty good stand-up, not doing well in the tie clinch here. He has one underhook on the left side. Back up against the cage. Oh, you got both legs slid out.
It's like giving somebody a new toy, right? They don't quite know how to play with it. You tell him to work on the stand up. He looks much sharper than he was on feet.
Big elbow. Oh, jeez. That is disgusting, bro. My man's turned around and just hit him a little, just blade snots out right there in the corner. That's disgusting. Completely turned away from the fighter, though. That was a little dangerous there. That was very fucking dangerous. Yeah, back. I think we're gonna pause it here. I think we're gonna come back for the main card, but I think we might stop for a little bit and then come back. Just take a little break. Yeah, 10 o'clock to fucking 1 when the main card starts. It's like, what, 3 hours? And then you probably have like a 2-3 hour main card. He got rocked. He's smiling. He's in the corner, but he got rocked big time. CX the chat if you're there, bro. CX, all I want to say. I got it, moderation, all that shit. I hear you. Don't be saying no weird stuff in my comments. You guys want to comment. Don't, you know what I mean? Don't be cursing, no shit like that. Get me kicked off of YouTube. I ain't with that. I can't get with that. Aleve is how you would say his name. Aleve, like the fucking headache medicine. Nakamura's gonna need that headache medicine after that elbow on that exchange on the fucking when they came out of the clinch there. Nakamura with the straight left. Inside leg kick from Aleve. Ooh, Aleve with a big right hand, big straight right. Right on the button of Nakamura. Leg kicks from Nakamura, trying to keep him away. But those power punches, I think it's going to be. They're in the second round now. We haven't seen a fight this card get out of the second round. So I mean, as hard as these guys are hitting each other, I'd be surprised if this is the one fight that gets out of the second round. Ooh, big swings from Aleve. Straight left, straight left. Yeah, he needs to put some combinations out there, man. He's just kind of throwing those big, 1 or 2 big punches out and hoping one of them lands and then just resetting. He needs to throw a couple. He needs to throw 1, 2, and then if the second one gets blocked, he needs to throw another one. He's got a weird kind of, his trap muscle here looks really weird on his back. And his way he's like hunched over or whatever. This shit looks fucked up on his back right here. I don't know what that is, but Aleve looks like he's got some serious damage going on in the back of his neck here. This looks like it's like maybe the muscle cramp or I don't know what it is. That shit looks fucked up. Oh, straight jab from Aleve lands. Oh, big right, big right. It's big exchange. I think that's why he doesn't want to throw the combinations. He wants to throw like 1 or 2 and then get out just because he's not, when he's throwing a bunch of them, he's not really, he's getting hit a lot when he's throwing a bunch of them. He's not landing it clean and getting out. He's you could tell when he's in there and he's exchanging and shit, he's getting caught by Nakamura, and that's the only success it looks like Nakamura's finding standing up. So I could see why he would, and I could see why he wouldn't want to start chaining those together and throw combinations in there, or why you wanted to start to keep doing that, 1-2 and jump out, 1-2 and then jump out. Oh, single leg from Aliv. Looks like he's going to try to take his back. Yep, took his back and a takedown. Holds the takedown up against the cage. Both legs getting pulled in between them. And this is kind of just like a long, drawn-out process where you're just going to take them down there and really, really slow, just kind of grind them out. Yeah, Eddie just posted the live results. He said he's been there. I'm in and out of most cities in a day or two, but Charleston is something else. I adore it. Nice, man. Dylan Morte loves Charleston. He said he took another day just to go and hang out in Charleston, I guess. It's not that nice of a place to me. I don't really get it. I mean, it's nice. It's definitely like a nice. They got beaches and shit like that, but it's just so close to me. It's been so many times. Not really that special, I guess. Aliv ends the round holding him up against the cage, which will bring us to our first third round of the night.
Breathe. Let's breathe, recover. Okay, you need to get this third round. And keep your heads high. Welcome back to Russia round 3 here in the welterweight division. It's brought to you by the official protein snack of the UFC. Very competitive.
He shares the results. I gotta live share that. Let's see how Aliv does in his in this last round here, where it looks like he's kind of gotta win the round to win the fight. It looks like, just because how back and forth him and Nakamura have been going. It looks like it's somewhat in a must-win situation for both men. Jab, jab, keeping the jab out there. Ooh, big right from Nakamura. He's trying to chain together those shots again. Nakamura just keeps slipping them in there. Goes for the takedown again. Looks like he's got that arm somewhat. See, now this would be disappointing for me, and this would be actually kind of like a sign for me somewhat, is that if this is the first fight that goes to decision and the first fight at the barbecue pit didn't get right, just shows that, we got to keep on going our guesses of the knockouts. When we make these predictions, or when I make these predictions, for the fights. When we get down to like a fight like Overeem versus Oleinik, and I feel like it's going to be if you're going to get the takedown and submission or if you're going to get the knockout, I always pick the guy who's going to get the knockout simply because I just want to see the knockout more than I want to see a fight. People going to take down, people get submitted, things like that. So I think we've kind of seen we need to predict with the um, knockout. We don't need to predict with the decision. We don't need to predict with the submission. It needs to be all predictions, be a knockout if we think who's going to knock who out. And I think it'd just be more exciting for me that way, and it'll also be better. Although I did pick to leave here, and it looks like he's going to get a submission win. Oh, no, he's not. He got turned into the choke. Could pull a fucking Kimura out. Nope, doesn't. Throws a right hand and then goes right back to the takedown. Let's keep it going, man. Let's get us a finish here. Just to end it out. I gotta use the bathroom soon. We're gonna have to go up in ya. That's what sucks about these streams is that like you gotta know there's no chance that I'm not gonna have to use the restroom at some point during this. Maybe like a co-host or something like this so I could sit here and entertain you guys while I'm in the bathroom, but maybe not. I was thinking about stopping the stream, but I might just have you guys stare at that wall right there until I get back. Honestly. Oh, definitely. They're saying Nakamura needs a finish here. I'd say if either guy wants to get paid, you need to finish. It's been a pretty good fight. Ooh, big head kick there. Lands for Nakamura. What time we got here? 12:25. I think there still might be another, if I'm not mistaken, another main card fight here. Or a prelim fight, sorry, coming up. Let's see if I can get the stream thing to tell me how many more fights. No, that's only telling me. I have to look on my phone. Third round's ended now. Sorry, guys. I know you guys are here to watch me and chill with me just for shits and gigs. Show you guys what we're dealing with here. Our setup right there. TV there, how we're watching. You see the punching bag in the corner, I hear you. What can we set up while we're gone? Try to keep you guys entertained. Let's see. Without getting copyrighted. YouTube, what can we do from YouTube? Oh, you know what? They can't copyright us. They could. You guys be dickheads. I'm just giving you guys more exposure. That's all I'm doing. Don't make a big thing about it. I'm going to put on the MMA holes live on the screen so you guys could sit with them, hang out with them. As a matter of fact, no, I don't think they're going to like that. Why don't we do this? I know somebody who will like it. Pure Evil MMA. My boy Eddie won't give a fuck. Let's just see. He's got an interview right here. We'll throw this interview on. The sound is going to be the fights in the background. But we are going to show it really quick. Pure Evil. Let's see if we can see it. Bam. Champ is here. You guys check that out. I'm going to the bathroom really quick. I'll be back. You guys know what?
I'm doing good over here in the East Coast. Of course, MMA being legalized over here, and of course, September 2nd, you're going to be fighting very close to me at Foxwood Casino September 2nd. So, if there is anyone out there that's listening who doesn't know who you are, please go and say hello and background of yourself.
I live in the Netherlands and I had 43 Muay Thai fights, 40 wins, no losses, and 3 draws. 4 times Dutch champion, 4 times European champion, and 5 times world champion, and also champion of the CFB Muay Thai. So,
Of course, you're most famously known for your performance against Chris Cyborg, where the U.S. media called it the greatest female kickboxing fight in history. How proud are you of that?
yeah, I'm very proud of it, and I had a lot of respect for Chris because she's normally an MMA fighter. She steps in the ring against me, and I had maybe 40 Muay Thai fights, and it was only her 4th Muay Thai fight or 3rd Muay Thai fight. So I had a lot of respect for her, and I know it was a very hard, very tough fight, and I was so happy that I won that fight. And it gave me a lot of more attention, and a lot of more respect from all the Muay Thai and MMA fans in the world.
Was it difficult to find a fight after that?
It wasn't difficult because a lot of females want to fight me because they think I will fight Arena because she's now the champion, and I love that. I love that. I was the same as them. I was fighting against the best, and I'm always trying to looking forward to the most difficult fights and fighters in the world. So I will fight against the best fighters in the world, and I fight everyone. So I had a lot of respect for fighters who had the same attention, same mindset as me.
And of course, your upcoming opponent September 2nd is Angela Whitley. And there's not much about her on media or anything. And I got the chance to talk to her, and she's a lovely girl as well. And the way it is with women, I realize, is when they're doing their interviews, you're very formal, and once you get in the ring, it's a whole new thing. What can everybody expect from you September 2nd?
Oh, they can expect a little. I totally new arena because normally I had to work night shift.
As your security job, correct?
Yeah, that's correct. I've been working for 1 month now and just train. I think so hard to fight it. I got my motivation back after the cyborg fight. I don't know how to say, but my motivation was not there anymore. So I had a rematch against Chantal Upi. I had a rematch against Martina Jindrova. But now I find the motivation back, and I'm stronger than ever. I think I'm stronger than in the cyborg fight.
And I'm pretty sure your last fight, you got cut open pretty bad. Was that your last fight? And you ended up coming and getting the win on that fight. What was that like, knowing that you had that big cut on your face and kind of survived the rest of that fight? And ended up winning.
Two fights. One on this eye and one on this eye. Against Martina, it was the biggest cut I ever had. It was about 12 stitches. And it was a very, very good cut. But
my title.
You started kickboxing when you were 7 years old, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
So what exactly got you into fighting?
A few people from my school class at that time did kickboxing and asked me and another girlfriend from school, yeah, come and watch and blah blah. So I go to this training and I love sport. I did a lot of sports before, like basketball, football, soccer, a lot of sports. But then it was kickboxing and I fell in love with sport.
How was high school for you? Was that high school where you did wrestling?
No, in Holland it's not normal you do wrestling or sport like that. It's just gymnastics and yeah, like running and things like that. But
So how was it growing up knowing everyone knew that you were doing kickboxing? Were people afraid of you growing up?
no, I don't think so because I'm always yeah to talk to and I'm always normal and they are two different things. The sport and school, they are two different things. So I don't know, they don't afraid of me. What do you think?
You're fighting usually you have a what you fight when you're ready for
Train 5, 6 times a week and 2 times a day. So I don't know, I can't believe it that I can train 2 times or 3 times a day. And yeah, it's very difficult. But I train really hard. I do also catch work, sparring, also strength and condition training. So total complete package. What a fighter needs.
What is it day in the life of the champ? Like, do you bring everybody through your day when you wake up?
Yeah, yeah. I wake up. Yeah, take my running clothes, run 1.5 kilometers. That's not far, but I have to do it because I have to wait. After that, I go to the gym, doing my power and condition training. When I come back home, I eat, sleep, take my rest. Midday, I go back to the gym, do my cardio, go back home, eat, sleep, rest, and in the evening, I do my kickboxing workout. So, yeah, that's my life at the moment.
What if you don't mind me asking, what kind of music do you listen to while you wake up?
I love random music. I like everything. From reggae to hip hop to pop. I listen everything. Yeah.
Yeah, but sometimes like the best time to listen to music is motivate you. And I wanted to ask you because me and you were talking I think it was like a week ago. After I the shot and mine was talking about I'm going on a diet or trying to find a diet to work with. And you messaged me saying that you have a diet coach and everything. But can you give any recommendations? People out there trying to lose weight, what they can do to get on top of the weight loss?
Eat every 2.5 hours just a little bit. And not 3 times a day a big portion. But just small portions during the day. And drink a lot of water.
September 2nd is coming around. We'll be box with the casino before, and it's one of my favorite places to go. You can rent a room for the night, you go shopping after the fight. What are your plans after the fight?
Oh, back, fellas, back. You guys get no more pure evil. And I know everybody wants it. Taking pure evil away from you guys. Hello. Fizev lost. Magomed got him with the spinning kick and knocked him out. Can't pronounce his opponent's name, man, so you have to forgive me. But let's try it out. Magomed Mustavov. He knocked Rafael Fizev off, knocked him out. All finishes, one decision here only on the whole night. Let's see what we got coming up here. Tail of the take. In love, we got Movistar Ivlov and Sukhabov Chow. Who did I pick here? Let's see who I picked here. Chow. We picked Chow. See what we got here. You know, brother, you come with me for information anytime you want, homie. We got fights going down. Four 0, by the way, guys. Maybe 5. I haven't counted. Coming out with the jab to start off. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 0, sorry. Correct myself. Oh, straight kick to the body. Outside leg kick from Choi. Head kick misses from Choi. Smile. Choi got clacked up big time and just smiled at him. He's trying to work in those kicks to keep him at length, but he's just not able to pull. When he does, In Love is just getting out of the zone that Choi needs him to be in. Slipping right out. He gets in and goes for a double leg. It's stuffed. Choi's throwing up knees. Oh, looks like that knee landed, but the knee eventually got In Love the takedown. Choi looking to separate from him here. Side control from In Love. What is it about these guys all on this card that just love side control? They just jump straight into side control. Lots of control on the ground for In Love. This is my only pick where I didn't really know either fighter, so it's kind of just a guess for me, you know. Ground and pound from In Love. Ground and pound is nasty. Minute 46 of this being on the ground. This dude Troy's gonna get up off the ground tired as fuck. Cannot get up. He's throwing his legs up. He's trying to kick out of this. Finally gets to his feet. Yeah, he's getting knees. Puts his knee on the ground to avoid the knees there. He's just in trouble, man. He has got to separate here, get out of the clinch. He's getting knees to the face. My man Troy has got to disengage here. Somehow get him off him. Double leg, puts him straight to the ground. Immediately gets back to one knee. Oh, throws his own knee. That was a good knee. Then gets taken down immediately. Oh, getting some knees landed to his head. And the round is over. Jeez, that was a violent round, and definitely goes to Ed Love, without a doubt. Troy was just getting beat up with those knees there. Um, as soon as he got taken down, really, it was kind of just over from there. He didn't really have much room to stand on. As soon as he got taken down, he was just getting grounded, pounded, and it wasn't good. As soon as it hit the ground, as soon as it hit the mat, it wasn't good for my boy. We got the fucking foreigners in the corner, so of course we're getting that the whole mouth moving, words coming half a second later bullshit. I go to pureevilmma.com. Pure Evil. Everybody check my boy out. Check out some articles on there. I wrote a lot. So here we go. We're going back. Round number 2 coming out. Choi trying to get that leg kick out there quick, stop the takedown. Ooh. Ooh, they both swung for the fences with that right hand. Both guys missed, but their bodies, I guess, banged up against each other, and that made my man Choi fall to the ground. And now he's up against the cage, and he's in the same clinched up against the cage position he was at the end of the second round. Now Love has got looks like a body lock on him somewhat. Up against the cage, 44 significant strikes for Love to Choi's 7 significant strikes. So it's not looking good. He needs to disengage. He needs to get at distance, and he needs to start landing those kicks again. Those power punches that he was doing. Love is throwing those same power punches just to get close because he wants to get your bodies close together. So you can't be throwing those. You got to be throwing the kicks out there, throw those jabs out there, throw those straight punches to keep him not in takedown range, which he just did. Gets a takedown and immediately jumps to the back. Kicks off the wall. Troy doing a good job on defense, but he's still has his back. Love is still on his back. So, as good as it can get in that position, Big punches he's landing on him. There you go. That's what you need to do. Get that underhook there. Get him off your legs. You just drop the underhook and start going for elbows. Oh, they're going to stop it. Never mind. Kept it going. Referee did step in, and then Enlov just finished the takedown. The referee just backed off. It's kind of a weird situation. It's weird because, like, if the referee steps in and touches the fighters at all, I kind of feel like let's call my man out. Hit him in the face while he was on the ground. I missed it. I was talking about the shift change. Oh, he's going to take a point. Took a point. Knees on the ground. He told him, and then he just did it again. Weird chain of events that just happened right there. I mean, well, the main card starts right after this fight. What's going on? Enlov has got his back again. He's kind of he's in a poor situation. He's throwing the knees. He's got to make sure his knee's not down, man. He's in a really close situation where the guy is in like a crouching situation. His knees are really close to the ground. He keeps throwing those knees in there, and that's what got the point taken the first time. Although he is up 2-0 let's just say the first round was a 10-9, even though he had it taken down for the most part. Let's just say, because it has to be spectacular to be 10-8. Let's say it's 10-9. Let's say the second round was also 10-9, and that is a tie. It's 9-9 now because he got the point taken. Which fight continue now? I don't know what that means, but if you're asking what fight is on right now, it's Enlov versus Choi. I'll give the first names for you right now. I'm not good with pronouncing these names. Movistar Enlov and Sung Woo Choi. Obviously, striker versus wrestler here. Wrestler doing a great job getting him to the ground. Not having problems at all getting him there. Man, Eddie said he's going to call in for the Overeem fight. So we'll have him on later. We'll get the call and we'll have him in there. Let me respond to my man Dan really quick. I gotta figure out what the fucking name of the restaurant's called. Ooh, big punch by Enlov. Immediately gets in for the single leg and immediately takes him down and gets into his guard. Is it cold hours upstairs? In this West Columbia. Let me just call it Italian restaurant. Charleston, South Carolina. I don't know what it was called. It was called. It wasn't called Vincent's, I don't think. My bad, man. I forgot what your shit was called, brother. It's on like King Street, I think. Immediately takes his back when he tries to get up. Immediately has his back taken. He's get grounded, pounded from the back now. This is not good, dude. This is like the opposite of the position you want to be in for this guy. Just wrestling, you have a chance to win the fight. You just have to fucking, or at least have it be a draw. You just win this round here, and it's at least going to be a draw. As long as he didn't get 10-8 in the first round. I'll have to ask my girl. My girl knows about it. Elbows, he just can't. He can't separate for some reason. It's maybe he just doesn't have enough energy left. But either way, he's just having a bunch of problems separating here. One more fight, guys, to the main card. Kristenshov Jotko. They just said the significant strikes, and it was just insane. I didn't catch the number, but it was an insane difference. It's gonna be one of those decisions, man. One of those drag it out, hold him in a wrestling position. Other guy just kind of holding positions so that the dude who wins gets booed. And I hate that when fighters do that. I hate when a guy gives up on the chance on the opportunity to try to win, and he just kind of just sits there and makes it boring so that the crowd he wants the crowd to boo the dude who's winning. But he wants the crowd to boo the fight, and he's not going to win the fight. So okay, they're not booing him. You know what I'm saying? As soon as they stand up, though, he just keeps letting this guy. He throws a spinning back elbow, bro. I know you're trying to get the highlight reel knockout, but you have to stay at a distance. You have to keep yourself standing up. This takedown shit is just gonna have you keep losing, bro. You throw a spinning back elbow. All he has to do is duck the elbow and throw the double leg, and you're right where you're at, up against the cage. He's got both legs on the ground. He's got one foot in his hand, pulling it directly straight up, so you can't post off of that foot. You're posting off of one foot, and just keeping you there. He's holding you there. It's all you had to do was just stay and strike with straight kicks, straight punches, leg kicks. Keep him far away from you so he cannot shoot for the takedown. Just spinning techniques, man. You land a spinning technique, yes, it's very exciting. You'll be on ESPN for months, yada yada. But if you don't land and you miss that spinning technique, he's going to shoot for the double leg, and you're going to be in that position that you're in right now. It's a lot of risk, not much reward unless you actually land it right on the button. Even if you land it, he puts up like a block, and it doesn't. If it rocks him, but he kind of still lazily gets in on the double leg, you still didn't fucking do nothing, man. You still lost the fight. There's 17 seconds left. You need to finish, man. You need to be standing up. You need to be striking right now. You don't need to be having this guy hugging your back with your knees on the ground. You got nothing to do. He's trying. He tried everything he could in the last couple of seconds to try to get him off him, but it looks like we got this guy. He's gonna get a decision win here. Disappointing to me, man. That was disappointing loss for Suwong. However you say your name. Su Wong Choi versus Jin Soo Sun. I don't think I don't think this guy's that good, bro. He dominated him. 10-9 in love, 9-9, 10-9 in love. Yeah, I agree. 100%. So beats in attendance. So beats front row watching here. Yeah, Shevchenko's sister's a badass. My buddy Eddie's saying that he's seen Antonia fight, I think, 4 times since 2016. She's exciting. She's really, really, really exciting. And I think they're using her more often now for the overseas cards because I think this is their second straight card that she's fought on that's just been overseas, you know. Crawford and Khan kind of going back and forth whether the stream tonight we're just going to hang out or if we're going to be watching the Crawford Khan. Shit. We will see. We'll figure it all out. We'll see if I can get something hooked up outside. 29-27 for everybody, 29-26 for one of the judges, which just means that one of the judges actually did say that yes, it was 10-9 or I'm sorry, 10-8 in the first round. MOVSAR. ENLOV, guys, am I right? EV. No way I'm spelling this. EVLOEV. EV. Feet. Let's try to murder this guy spelling SEUNG. SEUNG. Woo. WOOCHOI. Another unanimous decision win. So we have 5 straight finishes, or 4 straight finishes, and then 2 decisions to follow. Invicta Rising Series will be on May 3rd. Our live event has ended, so we need to go upload the main card version of this, I think, if they have one. Let's see what we got here. We are watching. Oh, they have both. Okay. There's both in it anyway, so not going to be missing anything. It's just going to jump right into it. It should be starting right now. As we speak, it should be starting. First fight is Kristichov Jotko and Alan Amedovitsky, with Shevchenko being the second fight coming up here. Seems like Sultan Alivi retired after his UFC win here. A couple fights ago, he goes into the back talking to media and seems to have retired. Mrs. Brian Stan. Miss Brian Stan too, man. I wish Brian Stan did more stuff with the UFC. It would be fun. I need to know what the store was on the corner that we went to. I'll say it again, Mike Davis fighting Gilbert Burns on UFC Fort Lauderdale next weekend. Mike Davis shirt, Mike Beast Boy Davis shirt, UFC debut. $100 minimum. I like it, man. I don't know. You're a good guy. I'll just keep sharing it. Yeah, Dan Turner last year was fighting on the Contender Series. This year he's in the mix, man. Put on a great fight at 236. He did. I believe retires with a 15-3 record. So 18 fights in MMA. He retires. I believe that might have been his UFC debut. So maybe just wanted to get one in the big leagues and be out. But he's done there. Derry, that sucks, man. All the good stuff. Dan Morte telling me he can't do gluten or dairy. Dairy would kill me, man. I love chocolate milk with a passion. So it'd be fucked up to me if I couldn't drink chocolate milk, you know. Could happen to me one day, but I really, really, really hope not. I hope I'll never have to experience not being able to drink milk. Yeah, I think I'm somewhat lactose intolerant as it is right now. It's just, oh shit. I think I'm somewhat lactose intolerant right now as I don't hold milk well in my body. But I don't it doesn't make me throw up and no crazy shit like that. Somebody replied to me on fucking Reddit. My shit's whack, apparently. Your shit's whack. Walk Westbrook. Shit's whack because you're fucking homo. Which one day? Nah, I ain't gonna be mean to you. I ain't even gonna respond to you, motherfucker. You're whack. Walk Westbrook on Reddit. You're fucking whack. You're whack just for fucking using the word whack. Honestly, if we're being honest. Alistair Overeem. Reddit gets eyes, man. I'm not even gonna lie. My guy. Islam Akbar. Why they just keep talking? It's 1 o'clock. Let's fucking get started, bro. Why we're still talking about the fights, dude? You guys are late, man. I don't like that shit. Appreciate everybody that keeps coming in here. Anybody that's got any kind of requests, what we gonna do here? We're treating it somewhat like an IRL. I'll do crazy shit, whatever, but we're just really just watching the fights here. It's not, you guys don't get to watch. I'll flash the fucking screen every now and then, but you guys can't watch as far as copyrights, problems. We don't want to fucking have no problems with nobody. So this is us right here. As far as if you're here, this is what we got, me and you. You know what I mean? New ABIC unified rules MMA have been adopted for this event. That means that it's one hand, right? Does that mean it's a hand, or does that mean that the hands don't matter? It has to be a knee. Can't remember. It's hard to remember. Oh, what's the new unified rules and shit like that? Like, fucking you tell me what the damn rules are. They should just say it when this starts. I mean, I know there's a lot of rules, but you should just say, hey, these are the rules. So there's no contemplation when the fights are live and they're actually happening. There's no contemplating. This could happen, yada yada. But for all my stoners out there that like these types of things, today's 420, but next year will be 420 for an entire month. So get ready for next year in April. Kid that took gym too seriously. I'm just like kind of just spamming on Reddit right now. I don't even know why. Just to get you guys to show up and then bounce. When you see what's going on, and we're just in here watching the fights, and I'm gonna have to get my phone charger in a minute. Somebody's knocking on something outside. God knows what it is. Man looks serious right now. Kiss the tiger. Gotta take your pants off, bro. He steps up and he's trying to leave his pants on. 6 first round finishes, 4 in 40 seconds or less. Lordy. Cypress Hill playing for Jetko. I like that. I really like that. His return has been out for like a little over a year. I mean, I don't know. I like this kid. I just don't think he's got what it takes here. I like Admensky. I like that guy. Let's see what my boy Eddie said. Thanks for changing the article up a little bit. It's fine. You don't got to tell me. Just fixing up the article appearance with header image and spaces. You know it, man. Second highest takedown defense among UFC middleweights, 87% takedown defense here. Third best striking absorption rate. So very durable here. You're going to see a power guy going against somebody who's very durable. Undefeated. This is UFC debut at Mensky. We already talked about the 6 first round finishes, 4 within 40 seconds. All 8 of his wins are by knockout. So definitely going to be standing up here. Definitely going to be looking to finish the fight here. Alright, those things here. We'll put it back here. Just in case. I think they're here now. Her grandparents are here. Well, I don't have to see this stupid shit. I think we have it mostly all put away there. I go back to the chat, make sure you guys aren't fucking asking any questions that I need to answer. Good. Main card starting here, guys. Here we go. Italian flag for Mensky. Rome, Italy. I guess that red flag with the yellow sun coming out of it is Rome. I guess it's just a city where it's got his own flag, maybe. Possibly, I don't know. He's got 2 flags. He's got the Italian flag there, and he's got that red flag with the yellow, like sun in the middle. It's going out to each side. Looks a little weird. Never seen that flag before. Let's see what we got here before we start. Couple. Herb Dean calling it again. Excuse me. Still drinking coffee, so the burp still gonna come. Cold coffee now. It's a little chilly outside, man. It's fucking April here, and it doesn't feel that great. Eminensky immediately takes the center. Head kick from Marco is blocked. Jotko is spelled Joe, TKO. It's pretty interesting just for a fight. It's kind of a cool name to have as a fighter. Throws out a straight front kick, misses with that as well. Looks like he also just doesn't want to get tied up in with him at all. He wants to stay at distance here. Oh, head kick misses again. He's throwing out those front kicks. He's missing all those kicks. Outside leg kick gets him caught with the left there. Let's go, Adam. Let's go, Adaminsky. Oh, excuse me. Let's take a sip while I'm yawning of my cold coffee. Mensky getting a little bit closer with those front kicks now. Letting the front kick, I guess, go across the front of him. Very windy outside. You can hear it. Ooh, front kick with Jato gets blocked, and he goes for the takedown. Gets the takedown. Is in maybe half guard. He's in half guard here with his neck in a guillotine. Pulls his neck out of the guillotine. Now he's just in half guard. On top, kind of squeezing down, suffocating the room there. Mensky rolls over, gives him his back. Looking to stand up, shake him off the top. Oh. Yeah, Aminsky turns himself into Jatko's guard and immediately starts raining down these elbows here. Stands up, gets him standing up. Jatko was the only one going for the takedown there. Aminsky doesn't have really any want to be on the ground. But he did reverse him and got on top and threw some crazy elbows. So I think even with that exchange, you're going to have to give the advantage a little bit to Aminsky here. Oh, big spinning elbow by Jatko lands. Aminsky hits a knee. Oh, and they're going at it now. Head kick is blocked by Aminsky. Oh, takedown by Jatko, pulling a Kevin Gastelum bullshit. Side control from Jatko. Aminsky's looking to put him back into half guard. Can't. Side control. He's going to keep him in. That was a big spinning elbow. This is the time where you throw a spinning elbow, man. Not in the other fight when you're fighting a guy that's going to take you down. This guy, Aminsky, is not looking for a takedown. He's looking, when they get on the floor, to get immediately back up. So, he's not going to look for a takedown. That's when you throw the spinning elbow. But, there's no chance they're just going to duck and double leg you. He's not planning to do that. He's going to plan to strike. He's going to plan to hopefully have that miss and stay striking with you. So if you throw it, fuck it, you throw it. Get countered, you get countered. It happens, but he's bleeding now. Aminsky's bleeding bad over. It looks like right over his left eye. He's got a big, pretty deep cut there. As he puts Jatko in his half guard. What? They're talking on the commentary that Aminsky was on his way over here, was stopped in customs. They would put him in a room with nothing but one cup of water for 12 hours, they said. Which is really messed up, especially you come in there 1 week out from your fight, you're in weight cut for sure. And now, they're holding you there, no water. No, nothing really. And you're 4 days out. It's not like you're trying to dehydrate yourself 4 days out. It was kind of almost forced to by customs. That's a weird thing the fighters have to deal with also. It's just, just everyday airport. You never know. You never know what's going to happen to you on the flight over or anything like that. Italian, Russian, let's go. It's 2019, every day is 420. Have fun and be safe. Least I at, child. Least I at, man. For becoming a dog, just like Joey Diaz. Joey Diaz turned him quick. Did great. Did a great job, Joey. I think maybe that had something to do with their schedule, is that they didn't want to interfere with the playoffs. I don't think so. They're not going to take off. They didn't. They just took a break like 2 weeks ago. It was right before the playoffs started. Now the playoffs are actually going. They get events every Saturday, so. And next week's back during the nighttime, so I don't think they're trying to avoid it by any means, but they did a good job avoiding it today, at least. It's kind of trying to figure out kind of what we're trying to cover later on too for the second stream. It might be the Rockets game. It might be the Crawford Khan fight. We'll see. If we get more, if you guys, as the people, you guys want to hang out and chill and watch something, let me know. Rockets, Jazz, or fucking Crawford Khan. Maybe I'll just find something else too. I might find another fight or something like that to watch. Jacko gets landed. Jacko keeps getting clipped by that jab. Throws up the head kick, gets it blocked. He's blocking that head kick. Although he does block it, he doesn't hit him on the face. It is hurting that arm. And we've seen people break their arms, throwing head kicks, just break forearm bones, stuff like that, just from blocking head kicks. Jotko's 3 for 3 on takedowns in the first and second round. It's just not looking good for the card as a whole. They started so good, 4 knockouts straight, or 4 finishes straight, knockouts and submissions. Then you got 2 decisions. Then you got this fight where the guy that just want to kind of just wrestle around. And Jotko, Jotko needs to get a win coming back. He's been off for a year and some change or whatever. He needs to get a win. He needs to get back in the win column. So he's obviously a better wrestler here. Every time he's taken him down, although he did get reversed that one time, he is able to land some strikes down here and do some damage. He's throwing those mean backwards elbows too in the inside control here. Oh, they're cutting him up bad. Cut stopped bleeding. That's right over his left eye. Now it looks like he's bleeding like on the side of his right face, on the right side of his face. Sorry. We got hit by that elbow coming backwards across his face. It's weird that you can't. There's no 12 to 6s, but you can push a 12 to 6. Push it this way. You can pull back a 6 o'clock this way. You just can't directly up to directly down. I think it's the funniest conversation in the world that Big John had with Herb Dean about the 12 to 6 elbow when I don't remember who it was, Jeremy Stevens or Joe Daddy Stevens or somebody like that who was fighting. They were asking him about the elbows, and Herb Dean said, "No, you can't do up to down off your back." And Big John went to talk to Herb Dean. He said, "Why not?" And basically, they're basing off a clock. And Herb Dean said, "Well, if you throw the clock on the ceiling, up to down off your back is a 12 to 6." And he looked at Herb and said, "Herb, when the fuck have you ever seen a clock on the ceiling?" Which is true. I mean, if that's how you're going off of things, if you're basing things off of a clock and the way a clock looks, and it's realistically off of the direction of the clock, because, I mean, technically, this pushing forward, like let's just say a clock is here, and I'm pushing forward, my hand is still at a 12 to 6 angle. So although I'm not pulling down to the 6, my hand is still at a 12 to 6 as I'm pushing and I'm hitting you with my elbow. It's still at a 12 to 6. When I'm pulling back on my elbow here, I'm pulling down to the 6, except I'm not going straight up to the 12 and pulling down to the 6. I'm going into the clock and pulling down to the 6. You know what I mean? If the clock is here, I'm into the clock, down to the 6, instead of to the 12 to the 6. So they allow variations of that elbow, but they make it so specific that you can only not throw your arm to the 12, down to the 6. It's the only elbow that's not. And if that's the case, you can't be throwing the clock on the ceiling, on the wall, this, that. It has to be a clock directly in front of you. As soon as you throw a clock somewhere else, you put it on the ceiling, you put it on the left wall, the right wall, whatever, and you're not allowed to do this or whatever. It restricts way too many elbows. And I think he did a great job explaining that to Herb Dean. And that's why the 12 to 6 elbow is not. They allow a bunch of different variations of the 12 to 6, and that's why, is because it was explained in that way. If you're going to go something down so specific as a clock on the wall, you can't be putting the clock on different places. That's not a wall. That's where it goes, on the wall directly in front of you. At the end of that round, Jatko had him in the crucifix position, blasting him with elbows, punches, and he just can't get out of that. Once you get put in the crucifix position, if that guy's got a strong enough hold on his crucifix, you're just gonna get hit until the round's over. There's no getting out of it. You see him try to flip his body, come out the bottom. It's just not. Got the fucking hiccups now. It's just not possible, man. You need to get one of your arms free, whether it be from the legs or from the arm. You gotta get one of those free. Coming out of the bottom, trying to strong arm over. You just got way too much leverage. It's not gonna work in a crucifix position. So he stayed there the entire rest of the round. I think he put him in there like 40 seconds left. And he was hitting him with elbows and punches and shit like that for like 40 seconds. And the reason it didn't get stopped by Herb being the man in the cage himself, just because he kept trying to move. He kept trying to, kind of buck him off the top, slip out the bottom. All those things are not going to work in the crucifix. He was still trying to do something. And when he was doing that, it was stopping Jatko from punching, stopping him from throwing those elbows. And it was just slowing him down as far as the strikes go. And that's all I really needed for that 40 seconds to end the round. Jacko immediately goes for a single leg, gets it. That makes him 4 for 4, I believe, on takedowns. Right back in the guard. And Medvedensky did a great job when they started to in reversing. I'll go right here for just a second. He did a great job doing a reversal from, I think it was half guard. So, I mean, he needs to get back up. He needs to fight from a striking position. Just get a little stretch in there. He needs to definitely fight this fight in a striking position. And this is not the place right here. This is not going to get him a win. He needs to get back up. Full guard. I was wrestling one time in high school, and the guy put me in a body lock from the back. It almost made me want to tap out. He was squeezing my stomach so hard. So, I mean, I feel like if you just threw him in the body triangle from the bottom, tightened it, pulled his foot, tightened it all the way, and then just kind of just squeeze as hard as he can with his legs from the bottom, it would allow him to at least reverse himself to get on top. I know it doesn't really work from the bottom as well because of where the hips are in guard. But I mean, hot hell, that fucking body triangle hurts, man. Regardless of where you're at, where the body triangle is squeezing at or anything like that, it fucking hurts. $104 total strikes for Jacko to Adamansky's 8. Looks like I picked wrong again, man. But you can't get them all right. I was on a streak to start. We picked a couple wrong. It's all right. Shit happens, man. Shit definitely does happen. He's trying to walk on the cage now to get the leverage of Jatko off of him. Because Jatko just has his base straight down on the chest of Adamensky. And if he needs a lot of power to kick himself over like that, now he's not going to get it. Jatko turned his leverage away from his legs just to put more pressure down on his chest, which will not allow him to kick his legs over. He needs to at least have Jatko flat like he was to try to manipulate flipping him over like that. Yeah, he's trying to step over right now. He's getting his arm really close to those legs there. 9 minutes of top position for Jatko, 11 seconds of top position for Levinsky. Oh, and he does kick his legs over, but he's not going to get the reversal. Jatko just kind of slides out of it, stays in leverage, and pulls him and puts him a little bit away from the cage so that the cage is not really doing anything for him. at this point, if he does kick over with his legs, he's just gonna give him his back. There's 10 seconds left in the fight. Oh, and he gets up. He wants to fight with him for 10 seconds. Puts his hands up. It's fucked up. He put his hands up and ran away. I would have hit him late if I was at Minsky. You fucking run away from me like that, you pussy motherfucker. I don't like that. I don't like you stand up like you're gonna be Big Shot and you're gonna stand up with him for the last 10 seconds and then you just put your hands up and run backwards so that he can't. He's not gonna fucking chase you. You know, he's not gonna get caught in the last couple of seconds. If you're gonna stand up, you're gonna do like the Max Holloway thing, where you know you kind of just, oh, are they yelling at each other? You're gonna do the Max Holloway thing where you guys point at the ground and start swinging. Then don't do it. Don't get up. You know, keep yourself in your freaking wrestling position. Stay where you're at. I gotta figure out what the score is now for me. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 and 2. We are 5 and 2, and we picked Antonio Shevchenko.
For the
30-25.
winner by unanimous decision,
Oh, breakdancing in a minute with the Spinneroonie. I see you. Just ask him if he wants me to keep doing it, but just for right now, I don't know. I'm gonna do it. KRZYS.
everyone enjoy my fight. I would like to tell you, I was very 2 years struggle with an injury, I broke my hand. I tore my ligaments. I used 3 times, and I was very, very sad. I was almost finished with this sport. But I said to myself, no, I'm coming back strong.
ALEN.
And I win. This is like my last fight in the contract. And I think after this fight, UFC give me another contract because this is my house. And I can win.
Спасибо большое. Надеюсь, всем понравился поединок. У меня были 2 тяжелых года, травма руки, я порвал связку на колене, потерпел 3 поражения. Это был мой последний бой в контракте. Я надеюсь, после такого выступления UFC дадут мне новый контракт, потому что я действительно считаю, что я достоин выступать в этой лиге. So what changes did you make in training camp and how did you put that into practice today?
Что ты изменил в своей подготовке и как использовал это в сегодняшнем поединке? I just practice myself, trying to be better in myself, like I have a good movement, so I'm working with my movement, working with my punches, kicking, running punch, and I have a mental coach to put my mind in the right place, and this is what I show today.
Я просто стараюсь быть лучшей версией себя, работаю над всеми аспектами.
He's speaking out of the language now. His English was rocky. He was trying to like build up, and then he started yelling. Nobody started cheering. He was like, "Oh shit, guess my English sucks." He's in Russia though, man. Well, you should have just talked in Russian the whole time. The Russian crowd, man, weird. They just kind of they're really silent. 118-8 total strikes. Jotko has 110 more total strikes than Alan Medvetsky. PC VR with Oculus Rift S. No, I'm good. Oculus Rift. Suns prefer Ja Morant over Zion Williamson. No doubt, that's about the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life, especially for the Suns. I would think they're just saying that just to try to, um, if they get like the second pick or something like that, they're gonna want. It's just like a mind game, man. It's all a mind game, I would say, because their star player is Devin Booker, a two guard, and although they do need a point guard, Booker runs the point a good bit for him. Uh, so all Ja Morant's going to do, bring it in, would be take the ball out of Booker's hands. That's not what you want to do. You want to bring in Zion Williamson, who can work with Devin Booker. A lot of people, if Zion goes to the Suns, they're going to think of Devin Booker, Zion as Kobe Shaq. Guarantee. Guarantee. We're going to see comparisons for Kobe Shaq on Zion and Devin Booker, without a question. Just because of their play style and the fact that we've never really seen somebody like Kobe and Shaq, people are going to be trying to compare those two, no matter what. They were clearly extremely hydrated. They asked if we had a taco pizza, and which we didn't. And he asked if we could buy Doritos, just put on top of the pizza. The order was so nice, so I decided if I went to the gas station next door, the pizza was cooking. Bought a bag of Doritos and sour cream, and took the pizza to them with the Doritos and sour cream. Guys were howling with laughter when they opened the door and saw me standing there with them. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. Special instructions part of the of the pizza, like when you order pizza or something like that, and they give special instructions. It's pretty funny when you just put something that you want from the store or some shit like that. Valentina not that good with English neither, but I like Valentina and Antonio Shevchenko. I think they're both beasts, and Valentina is one of the best in her division by far. Um, Her sister Antonia is definitely coming up in the 115 pound division. I think that's where she's probably right. Definitely coming up. Great skill, very accurate. Um, really exciting to watch. Let's see if I could look at something on here. No, I cannot. It will not let me. Whatever. Roxanne Modafferi and Antonia Shevchenko coming up next. It looks like, just by the looks of what they're doing in the back, that Modafferi's kind of getting ready for a ground fight, wrestle fight, if you call it that. Yeah, Roxanne's a beast, man. I could definitely see her winning. I just like the Shevchenko sisters way too much to pick against them. She will do anything to get the victor. And then you got Shevchenko saying, I mean, not Shevchenko, Modafferi saying people will be shocked. I mean, I don't think it's something to be shocked if she wins, because she is a great fighter. She's a veteran. She's got a lot more experience than Shevchenko. Shevchenko just got that exciting style that people want to see her fight. People want to see her win. You know. Big name, yeah. It's big for Alexei Olenek, man. Olenek wasn't going to get a big fight like this, and then now they're giving Alistair over, and it's great. Go to gym, train again and again. 45 submissions, 8 knockouts, and only 4 decision wins. Out of his 57 MMA wins in his career. Boa constrictor. Don't let him get you on the floor, Overeem. Just keep him standing, throw those kicks out there. I think Overeem's just gonna maul him with leg kicks and high kicks, body kicks. He's gonna be just fucking him up with the kicks, I think. Roxanne Modafferi is 7th at flyweight. Oh, it's flyweight, 125, and Shevchenko's number 12. I wonder if isn't Valentina the champion at 125? I believe so. I believe Valentina Shevchenko is the champion at 125 right now. But I will look that up, and if that's the case, why would she be fighting in that weight class? Maybe Shevchenko plans to go back up to 135 at some point, but with Nunes up there, Nunes beaten her twice, I think. She's beaten Valentina twice, so I don't see why Valentina would want to go back and try to deal with Amanda Nunes again. Let me look at this UFC homepage. Tagged in a post by my girl that's inside. Let's see if she can bring out my charger. Let's see if we can get lucky and have her bring out my charger. Probably not. She'll probably be like, hell no. Yeah, flyweight. Valentina Shevchenko is the champion. Do that cute face for me. Chocolate strawberry balls, I guess she's wanting to make. It's like this fudge shit. You open up the strawberry, and then you put the fudge ball in the strawberry and cook it like that. I don't know how is it when you cook a strawberry, you guys? Let's see. I gotta watch this video just to see exactly what they're gonna do. You bake first, and then you put the cookie stick. I guess you don't bake the strawberries. It makes a little bit of sense. Sister said save her son. Get out of here. I didn't ask her. I didn't want to seem like that. Might go in a minute and get it at 25%. I'll definitely need to get it before the main card fight. And hopefully we have the extension cord still out here. That would be love, but we don't. It's nowhere to be seen right now. I have to go inside to get both the extension cord and my phone charger. In just a little bit. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just get the phone charger plugged up to the computer. It's a smart idea, yeah? Just a little bit. So Shanko makes her way to the octagon. 40-1 as a kickboxer. Undefeated as an MMA artist. Her UFC contract came from Dana White. She's in a Contender Series, Season 2, Episode 3. She got a win over there, and Dana liked her enough, liked her name enough to bring it to the UFC and give her a shot. Yeah, I said that. I said that the grappling from Modafferi definitely wants to see this be a wrestling fight, not a striking fight. Looks like she almost tripped coming out to the octagon. Fighting out of Wilmington, Delaware. In 2003, Roxanne Modafferi's been fighting since, so 16 years. 16 years MMA fighting. You'd think she'd be fucking not looking like that. I mean, she doesn't. I'm not saying anything about her looks or anything. She just doesn't have cauliflower ear at all. She, her face doesn't look beat up with a lot of scar tissue. Yeah. 16 years in the game. It's pretty damn good. That's what happens when you're a wrestler. Chael Sonnen effect. Neither ear has cauliflower ear, by the way. I've just seen the other side. 4 wins by knockout, 5 by submission. Jiu-Jitsu and Judo brown belt. Tough 26 flyweight finalist, Team Gaethje. Which I think Antonio Shevchenko definitely could have won that season of The Ultimate Fighter if she was on it. One of the only women you see that's wearing like the basketball shorts type UFC shorts. You know, most women wear those like the tight, the ones that Shevchenko's got on. It's like the only woman I've ever seen wear like the baggy shorts kind of. That jacket that Buffer's got on is fucking swag as hell. Swag as fuck, Bruce. -7-0. -280 favorite. That's fucking pretty good. Maybe it was like a big pick to pick Roxanne. Not to me. I wouldn't think that it's that far away of a choice. I think it's a very close decision that you would have to make there with Modafferi and Antonio Shevchenko. Oh, Modafferi against Valentina Shevchenko. I think Valentina fucking mops her. But Antonio Shevchenko, I think, although she is very similar to Valentina, I just don't think she's nearly as good as her sister. Like, I wouldn't want to see her fight her sister for the belt. That would be fucking pointless, in my opinion, if you're Antonio. But I do think it is a very close, as far as just style-wise, just this two styles clashing up against each other. Roxanne being so experienced in MMA fighting, compared to Shevchenko's only 7 fights deep in MMA. You can't be X amount of years in, huh? What? You want to know quick?
Not real quick, no. Be present.
All right, we're gonna cut this off pretty soon. We're gonna come back out and do a stream for fucking the main event. Let me see how many fights left. I might just cut it off right now. Let me see if I can find the card. And we will watch this here. I'll bring it inside so we could see it. We'll cut the stream off. Sorry, guys. For now, until the last card. 2 crazy fights coming up, too. We're definitely going to watch the fights. But for right now, we're going to end the stream. See you guys back in a couple minutes here. For the main card, we're gonna have Eddie calling in for the main card, or for the Overeem fight. We'll do a quick stream there, and then we'll be back later tonight for the late night stream, maybe the Crawford Khan or whatever the case is. But definitely come in a minute here. Oh, getting rocked by that straight. Shevchenko is. Oh, outside leg kick from Shevchenko. Big body kick from Shevchenko there. Montferry is really pressing the action now. Really tough. All right, we'll be back in a little bit, guys.